Imagine you're at a party scanning the room. You catch yourself calculating who's got the better job, cooler friends, bigger house. That familiar pang. It's your ancient mammal brain lighting up. Status is life or death, even here in latte land. But what if this constant tallying isn't just harmless social sport? What if it's a trap rewiring your happiness? Loretta Breuning's Status Games cracks open why you can't stop comparing and, more importantly, how to break free. Here's the jaw dropper. Your brain's craving for status isn't modern jealousy. It's a survival hack baked into your neurons for eons. At a primate research center, Loretta watched macaques jostle fiercely for top spots. The alpha male didn't just get first pick of bananas, he also commanded safety and mates. These contests weren't petty drama, they were life and death. Beneath your polite social cues, you share survival wiring that still reacts to who sits at the top of the food chain. Imagine your brain as a chemistry set. When you feel strong or respected, it shoots out dopamine and endorphins like a party. But see yourself slipping behind, even just mentally, and cortisol floods in, twisting calm into stress. This seesaw inside your skull drives you to keep climbing, even if the prize is just a bigger Instagram following. The good news, your brain's wiring isn't fate. By recognizing these patterns, you can calm the cortisol storm. Loretta shows how to retrain your inner mammal, shifting status from a stress-inducing chase into a quiet sense of contentment. It's like learning to enjoy the party without needing to be the loudest voice in the room. You don't just play status games with strangers. Your brain spins secret rounds every day, even with friends or online. Loretta tells the story of Susan, a suburban mom who felt pressured by her neighbors, shiny SUVs and designer salons. It wasn't the cars or the spa visits themselves. It was feeling lesser in her community's unspoken status ledger. This invisible contest drains joy when you mistake external markers for personal worth. Scroll Instagram long enough and your brain's flooding with dopamine from likes and follows. But here's the sting. Each hit sets you up to chase more, tweaking your brain like a slot machine addiction. Social media magnifies mammal brain impulses, turning small wins into endless craving and making satisfaction a moving target. Then there's the radical shift. Instead of measuring worth by others' approval, Loretta shows how embracing intrinsic status, like mastering a skill or helping others, lights up your brain's pleasure centers sustainably. It's like swapping a sugar crash for slow-burning fuel, steady, nourishing, and far less stressful. Here's the secret sauce in Breuning's book. When you understand the brain's status games, you can hack your happiness and relax. Loretta describes a neuroscience study where volunteers reframed stressful social comparisons by reminding themselves of their stable values, family, hobbies, kindness, rather than others' achievements. This simple mental check cuts cortisol spikes dramatically, proving you can soothe your brain's ancient alarms with new mental habits. Instead of chasing wins on a scoreboard, find pleasure in the process. Whether it's perfecting breakfast pancakes or helping a stranger, the brain rewards focused, meaningful effort with steady dopamine releases, not the jittery highs of competition. This subtle shift feels like swapping a screaming sports crowd for your favorite cozy cafe. Daily habits build new brain trails, rewiring status needs into satisfaction. Loretta's exercise: keep a gratitude journal focused on personal growth, not social comparisons. Over weeks, these small changes turn anxious status games into a quiet inner happiness, a peace that surprises you by feeling entirely earned and real. Remember that party scan at the start. Next time you catch your brain tallying social ranks, pause, notice your mammal brain's old wiring lighting up. Then try this: shift focus to something you control, your effort, your kindness, your gratitude. That little mental swerve calms cortisol, sparks real pleasure, and interrupts the endless status chase. You can retrain your brain to relax because happiness isn't a game to win, it's a state to claim. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.